All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Guitar Lesson Live. My name is Rob Reed. We are here for our weekly guitar lesson. Thanks for joining me. Grab your guitar and we are going to get into it. Tonight is a good lesson all about how to read music for guitar. I'm going to teach you how to read music in 3 seconds or less. Okay? Do you believe me? All right. We're going to check it out. Okay, so you don't have to know how to, actually, disclaimer, right off the top. You don't have to know how to read music to be amazing at guitar or an amazing musician in general. There's lots of artists, famous artists who cannot read music and have been super successful. So don't worry about it. You don't have to be able to read music to play guitar. Some people are really intimidated by this. They think, oh, I can't read music. It's too hard. I can't figure it out. I'm not going to bother with guitar or music, period. Because I can't figure it out. I can't read. It's too complicated. Well, don't worry about it. You don't have to know this. I'm just teaching this to you to add to your toolbox in skills, something that you can take with you and develop more as you go. Okay, so I got some cool slides here for you tonight again. So how to read music. My dad is terrified of reading music. He just thinks he doesn't want to learn guitar because he thinks you have to read music, and he won't. It holds him back. So don't let it hold you back. Yeah. Okay. So there's some famous artists. You're gonna get a good kick out of this tonight. There's some famous artists who can't read successful. We're gonna look at this. Check it out. Okay. So let's see. Our first artist who cannot read music but is super successful. Jimi Hendrix. Cannot read music, but changed the sound of guitar, changed guitar playing forever. So that's not too bad. That didn't hold him back. Another artist, let's see. Taylor Swift. She can't read music either. And I think she just dropped the most famous, most streamed album of all time this past week. So reading music has not held her back. Who else? Oh, Bob Dylan. He can't read music either. Poor guy. Maybe if he could have read music, he could have wrote some better songs and been more famous. Do you think? Okay. Let's check it out. The Beatles. They can't read music and they can't write music. Well, they can't write it down. And they are the most famous band in the world, so they didn't let it hold them back. Eric Clapton can't read music either. One of the most famous blues guitar players. And the king of rock and roll himself, Elvis Presley, can't read music either. And he still is probably the most famous musician of all time. And last but not least, Stevie Wonder cannot read music, but is super talented and super amazing. So there's an example, guys, of some stuff there. People who can't read music but have been very successful at the craft. Okay, so don't let not being able to read music hold you back. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. And it's going to make you a better person and a more well-rounded musician. Okay, so the first thing you need to know, and actually, reading music is only divided into two things: notes and rhythm. Okay, we're going to break this down for you tonight really, really well. So you just need to know about notes and you just need to know about rhythms. Just two things, okay? So once you know about those, you're going to be good. Notes and rhythms. So we're going to look at notes first, okay? I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to teach you how to read notes really easily here. This is fun. Okay, so all you need to know about the notes is two phrases. Every good boy deserves fudge, and F-A-C-E, face. So every good boy deserves fudge, and F-A-C-E, face. That's all you got to know. There, we're done. Sorry, I'm just being silly. Okay, so musical staff. Notes fall on a musical staff. This is a musical staff. This is a treble clef, or the G clef, and there's 5 lines. You can count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces. Okay, so this is kind of your palette of where the notes are going to fall. So notes can either be on a line, or they can fall on a space. Okay, so that's basically it. Okay, so if a note falls on a space, It's either going to be in the first space, second space, third space, or fourth space. And if it's in the first space, it's going to be an F, second A, third C, fourth E. So spaces spell face. Okay, remember that. Spaces spell face. This is what you need. All you need to know. Remember that. Spaces spell face. Spaces spell face. Spaces spell face. Spaces spell face. Don't forget. Okay. So if a note falls on a space, it's going to be one of those letters, names. Okay. Now, if a note falls on a line, it's going to be either every good boy deserves fudge. It's either going to be an E for the first line, a G for the second line, a B for the third line, a D for the fourth line, and an F for the fifth line. Now, that's just a saying that I learned when I was a kid, and I just stuck with it, but you can change it to something else. Ernie gave Bert dog food. You can make it anything you want, okay? I just stick with this one because it's what I started with. Okay, so spaces spell face, and lines are every good boy deserves fudge. Every good boy deserves fudge. Every good boy deserves fudge. Don't forget that, okay? So that's it for the notes. That's how you name the notes, okay? Now, notes can fall below the lines and above the lines as well. And if it goes below the line, one below would be a D, and one more below that would be a C. Okay, you just have to memorize that. Now, let's look at this. Let's go up from the bottom. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. I just went up stepwise, like space line, space line, space line. We have a pattern there. That is called the musical alphabet. And that's the order of notes. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G. That's the order of notes. So that's how they move. That's how they step. Okay, just like the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's only the first 7 letters of the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G stops at G, and then it repeats again. A, B, C, D, F, G into infinity, both directions. And that's pretty much it for the notes. That's easy. You got it. Spaces spell face. Lines are every good boy deserves fudge. Musical alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, F, G. Now we just have to see where these notes lie on the guitar neck. Okay, so there they are. So that's a C major scale starting at the 5th fret. So you just have to memorize this shape, okay? It's really easy. There's only 7 or 8 notes. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Go backwards. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Okay, so just memorize that pattern, that shape. That's the notes on the guitar neck. Starting on the 5th fret, 3rd string from the bottom. And that's actually middle C. If you went to the piano, that would be middle C on the piano. So we just built a C major scale off of middle C on the guitar neck, which is on the 5th fret, 3rd string from the bottom. Okay, that's it. That's it. So you can go back and rewind and check this out if you want. Okay, now we need to know about rhythm. So we got the notes all taken care of. We're going to move along, push those notes aside. Now we're going to talk about rhythm. So rhythm is really simple. Really simple. You got your half note, the white note with the stem, so that's 2 beats. It's also called a ta-ah. You clap it like this. Ta-ah. 1, 2, okay? White note with the stem is worth 2 counts. The black note with the stem is called a quarter note, and it's worth 1 beat, and you clap, and it's a ta. You clap it like this. Ta, okay? Now, we've got 2 eighth notes attached together here. So this is called a TT, and that TT is worth 1 beat. Okay, and it would sound like this. TT, TT. Okay, and then the rest is just a rest. It's a 1 beat rest and rest. Still takes up space, it takes up 1 beat, but it doesn't make any sound. So that's the basic rhythms that you're going to encounter. So we're really keeping it really simple tonight. Maybe I'll do a part 2 with a little more complicated stuff, but this is the beginnings and this is the basics. Okay, so there's the rhythms. That's all you got to know. That's all you need to know. Okay, so let's practice clapping some patterns here. Let's do the A pattern on the top. So 4/4, that's the time signature. The top 4 means there's 4 beats per block, per bar, okay? That's all that means. Time signature, 4/4, top 4, tells us there's 4 beats per bar. So let's clap that first pattern there. Let's say it first and then clap it. So ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Okay, now let's clap it. Ta, ti, 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 ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta. Good. Okay, second line. So let's say it first. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, rest, ti, ti, ta. Okay, now clap it. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, rest, ti, ti, ta. Good. Okay, and then last line. Say it first. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, rest, ta. Okay, can you clap it? Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, ti, ti, ta, rest, ta. Okay, there you go. So now we are set. We know our notes on the staff. We know our rhythms. Now we're going to combine our notes with our rhythms, and we're going to be able to read music. Just like that. Okay? So there's my checklist for being able to read music from a staff. So it's called I call it the reading music workout. So if you can sing the song, if you can say the note names, if you can say the rhythms, if you can clap the rhythms, and if you can show the fingerings on the guitar neck, then you can play it. Okay? So we're going to go through that for 2 song examples, and you're going to be reading music. Isn't that cool? We did it. Okay, so we're breaking it down here tonight. Let's take a look at our first song. Super easy, really easy song. Okay, so let's analyze it. So let's sing it first, okay, like I said. So let's go through it. So we're going to go, that's a beat. So we'll just go, so la, 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 la. Okay, we sang it. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to say the note names. Okay, so remember FACE for spaces and every good boy deserves fudge for lines. So that's on the 3rd line. So every good boy. So that's a B. So let's say it. B, 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 B. And then FACE. So it's an A. It's on the 2nd space. FA. So A, 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 A. Back to B. Every good boy. B, B, A, A, A. Last line is every good. It's a G. G, G, G. Okay? So now let's say the rhythms. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 Okay? So now let's clap it. So ta, ta, ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 ti, ti, ta, 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 Okay? I know it sounds kind of like kind of beginner-ish, but that's how we got to do it because we're just learning. Okay? So we're just keeping it simple, beginner. We're a beginner level here. We're just learning how to read music. So we sang it. We said the note names. We said the rhythms. We clapped the rhythms. Now we're going to show the fingerings. Okay? So on the guitar neck, that chart that I showed you. So it starts on B. So there's B. So B, 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 A, 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 A. Maybe I should zoom in. Should we zoom in? Okay. So B, 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 A, 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 B, B, A, 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 G, G, G. All right. So now we're going to play it. So we did all of our steps. Now we're going to play it. Ready? So I'm reading notes off of musical staff. This is crazy. Let's do it. Awesome. We read the music. Easy. You did it. Okay. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can go back and watch the video. Again, we did a bunch of steps there. Some people are joining me a little late. But you can go back and watch the steps previous to figure out what's going on. Okay, so we got that first song, really simple. And let's analyze. There's your treble clef out front. the time signature is what? It's 2/4 times. So that means there's 2 beats per bar. So a bar is the blocks, remember? So each bar has to add up to 2. So 1, 2, 2 tas equal 2. A titi and a ta equal 2. And then we got double bar at the end. That means the song's over. And we got our rhythms, and we went through it already. Good. Okay, so let's check out this second song. This one's a little more complicated. Oh man, there's a lot of notes in this one. What am I doing to you? Okay, don't worry. We're going to go through it, and you're going to be able to handle it. So, yeah, let's go. Actually, let's analyze it first. We got the treble clef. We got time signatures 4/4 time this time. So that means the top 4 tells us there's 4 beats per measure. How many measures in the whole song? 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4 measures in the middle. I'm counting the bars. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the next line, and 4 in the next line. So 16 bars. 16 bars. I had to think for a second. So we got tas and titis. We have a dotted half note. This is a new rhythm that I didn't talk about yet, but that means you hold the note for 3 counts, because it's a half note is 2, and then the dot means you take half of 2, which is 1. You put them together and you get 3. Okay, so that's 3 counts. Hold it for 3 beats. Okay, let's go through it and do our our checklist. Okay, so let's sing it. So we're gonna sing it first. Oh, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on this farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O, with a chick here and a chick there, here a chick, there a chick, everywhere chick, old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. If you're just joining me now, it's going to look complicated. Rose, thanks for joining. It's going to look complicated like right now, but if you had been here from the start, it would make a lot more sense. But that's okay. You can go back and watch it, and it'll make more sense for you. Okay? Thanks for joining me, though. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we sang it. Now we're going to say the note names. Okay? So B or G. So I'm not going to go through each step, but it's going to be G, 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 D, E, E, D, B, B, A, A, G, D, G, 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 D, E, E, D, B, B, A, A, G, D, D, G, 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 D, D, G, 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 D, E, E, D, B, B, A, A, G. Okay? And I know that because the spaces spell face, and the lines are every good boy deserves fudge. Okay? So now we can say the rhythms. That's the next step. Okay, so ta 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 ah, ta 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 ah, ta 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 ah, ta 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 ah, ti ti ta 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 ti ti ta 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 ah, ti ti ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. Okay, so you can follow along. I'm going kind of fast because I don't want to run out of time. Okay, now let's clap it together. So ta 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 ti ti ta 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 ti ti ta 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 ti ti ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta 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 rest. Okay? Oh man, no, it's not that hard, Rose. It's not that hard. You can get it. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so we clap the rhythms. Now we're going to show the fingerings. Okay? So the first note is a G. So I'm going to show you where the G is on the guitar. So it's going to be like this, up here on the 8th fret. So it's G, 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 D, E, E, D, B, B, A, A, G, D, G, 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 D, E, E, D, B, B, A, A, G, D, D, G G G D D G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G G D E E D B B A A G. Okay, so I know that's really probably kind of boring, but that's it. So now we did it all. If you can sing it, if you can say the note names, if you can say the rhythm names. Oh, hey, Stacy. Oh, Amy, you're there. Hey, cool. Thanks for joining. Doing a little guitar lesson online tonight. Live lessons every Wednesday night, hopefully around 8:30 or 8:40. You're welcome to join. That's great. Thanks. I appreciate it. You can pick up the guitar and learn some guitar. It's basically free lessons every week. Well, right now I'm doing a little lesson on how to read notes on the guitar. Really introduction to that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play it. We did it all. So we said the note names. We said the letter name. We said the letter names. We sang it. We said the letter names. We said the rhythm names. We clapped it. And we showed the fingerings. So now we can play it. Now Amy's gonna know all. Actually, no, Amy didn't do a recorder yet. So this is gonna be new to her next year. So let's play it. We can do it now. Now that we did our reading workout. So here goes. All right, we did it. Awesome. Taught you how to read music on the guitar in, well, 20 minutes. I said 3 seconds, but it ended up turning into 20 minutes because we were chatting. Okay, so thanks for joining tonight, guys. If you just jumped in late, you can go back and rewatch the video and it'll make a lot more sense because we broke it down right from the start. So this is a great little introduction on how to read music on the guitar. And thanks for joining. We will see you next week and watch for a video this weekend, Saturday. Thanks, guys. See you soon. See you next week.